Well, I can't believe that Sean Hitch has managed to retain his NXW Television Championship with the help of Stan Wilson. But we got to move on, ladies and gentlemen, as we are moving on to our next title match, and it is for the NXW Internet Championship. Now, we did hold a poll for who and what is going to happen for this Internet title match, and the fans have voted for all three chosen contenders to face off in a Fatal 4-Way match, and it will be a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match here tonight to decide the NXW Internet Championship. And making his way to the ring, he is a former NXW Internet Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Tom Heather. And my God, ladies and gentlemen, it was a tricky situation for the former champion in our last pay-per-view when he defended against, I think it was the same opponent in inside Hell in a Cell. Now, what happened was that during that Hell in a Cell match, Brian King made Union Jack tap out outside of the ring. Now, strangely enough, the rules say that you can win the match outside the ring, whether it be out on the outside of the ring, in between the Hell in a Cell, outside Hell in a Cell, or on top of the Hell in a Cell. So pinfall submissions do count, but for some reason the referee did not acknowledge the submission. And then later on it was Union Jack that became the Internet Champion. But Nick Nitro thought it was a little bit wrong of the official to not allow that first submission to happen. So he ordered an immediate rematch between Union Jack and Brian King. And in the end, Brian King took full advantage of the restart and became the Internet Champion. Speaking of Union Jack, here he comes now, making his way to the ring. And you gotta believe that he's fully determined to reclaim that championship. To which, and this is what he proved, that he should never have lost in the first place. And he does technically have a legitimate claim. I mean, he did get the pinfall victory, but it was a controversy situation altogether, so I believe that, Heather's certainly got a claim, Union Jack certainly got a claim, and I believe this next competitor also has a claim for that title. And we're about to see who is making his way to the ring in a matter of seconds here. And there you see Union Jack waiting for the next challenger, and he is none other than the finalist of the NXW World Cup, who was representing Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Cruz is here at Blood, Sweat and Title. And for those who did watch our World Cup extravaganza a few weeks ago, Cameron Cruz did quite well to make it to the finals, but unfortunately, after putting up a brave fight, it just wasn't enough to overcome Serious Yosef. But as a sort of like a second place prize, I guess, he has been put into this place. So you never know, he might be able to redeem himself here tonight by winning the Internet Championship. But here comes a man who managed to defeat Cameron Cruz in their debuts, and Brian King moved on to become the Internet Champion, and this will be technically his first defense of the title. He is representing the Straight Edge Revolution, so a lot of pressure is on this young kid right here, but he showed so much confidence in his debut match here in NXW. Then he showed more confidence in his Hell in a Cell match. So let's see what he can do in an environment like this. Will he be able to overcome the odds here tonight, or will we see a new NXW Internet Champion? And you see the crowd not taking too likely to Brian King. If you were to ask me who the fan favourite was in this match, I would have to say Cameron Cruz. I mean, if you watch his matches during the NXW World Cup, I would have to say they were pretty much impressive. And he did put up a good fight in his debut match against Brian King, and even though he didn't come away with a win, but it was still an impressive showing. So I gotta believe, you know, Cameron Cruz is the fan favourite. Although, if you were to ask me who to win, I gotta go with Union Jack. I mean, I gotta say he was quite the sneaky bastard during that NXW World Cup, managing to beat two of his opponents with the same move, the wall-up reversal, and you know, unfortunately he was put away by Cameron Cruz. So I believe we may have a chance here, but in a multi-person match like this, nothing is for certain. Brian King now with the elbow drop onto Tom Heather here. Heather hoping to become a two-time NXW Internet Champion. And the same could be said for Union Jack. If Cameron Cruz wins this match, he wins the title for the first time in his career. And the same case scenario for Brian King. If he manages to retain, then, you know, good for him. But I just hope that nothing happens like the last match, where we have a blackout and then all of a sudden one of the opponents is down, and then lo and behold, Brian King manages to win. But you gotta believe that the Straight Edge Revolution is on a roll here. And the question is, will that momentum continue after this match, when the leader of the Straight Edge Revolution, Tom Doyle, has the biggest match of his career when he takes on not only Anarchimus but Black Heron in a triple threat match. So ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat here tonight. And don't forget our main event, the 6 women's tag team match for 6 women's championships. So that will be a main event for the ages. But right now we must focus on the Internet Championship. And I have to believe this is going to be one of the most unique titles that NXW has ever had in its history. I mean, given the fans to, you know, the opportunity to vote who fights for the title in what match, you gotta believe that is the most unique concept in the history of pro wrestling. And don't forget, folks, even though it hasn't had a lot of champions in its history, you gotta believe that it has already got a prestigious one, with the first champion being Sam Breaker, and you know, he's now the current NXW World Champion. So I guess you could say it's kind of like a launching pad for our future NXW stars here, as Cameron Cruz with the cover, and broken up at the last possible second by Union Jack. We're gonna add a new NXW Internet Champion right there. And now Union Jack setting up Cameron Cruz here. And now he's just punishing Cameron Cruz here. As now King is now going after Union Jack, whilst Tom Heather just waits for the perfect opportunity. Oh, and he was going to, but Brian King was a little bit smart to reverse it. And now it is down to King and Union Jack. Oh, wait a minute though. Union Jack hoping to finish it. Oh, nicely done there. And by God, but that left Cameron Cruz to take advantage here. But only a 2 count. But by God, what a match this is turning out to be. As Heather now displaying his technical skills here with the suplex and back suplex combination. And now going to the outside. And now he's going for a springboard. Yes, he is, and he hits a spear. Nicely done. Through the ropes as well. And now it's down to Union Jack and Tom Heather. And now Heather is out of the ring, so that leaves Cameron Cruz and Union Jack all alone. And they better finish it quickly. And it looks like Union Jack is planning to do so with that power bomb. Here we go. 1, 2. No, broken up by Brian King. And you gotta believe that could have been it right there. But King wasn't gonna let that happen. Oh, nice electric chair drop right there. And now, oh, Union Jack pushes him off, and now Tom Heather brings out a table. And he's bringing it into the ring right here. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone gets put through that table. And look at the power of Heather there. And now Cameron Cruz setting up King for something. Is he going to go for a suplex? I believe he is. Can he hoist him up? And oh, right on that table. The table hasn't been set up yet, but you gotta believe that landing on it back first is gonna hurt a hell of a lot more. And now Heather cuts Cruz off and delivers a neckbreaker. Oh, wait a minute. Converts it into submission. Will he tap? Will Cameron Cruz tap? He's holding on. But gets broken up by Union Jack. And now Union Jack, what's he going for? Oh! What a golly bomb, but tried to go for the pin, but was broken up by Tom Heather there. Oh, wait a minute though. Heather's going to go for that submission attempt once again. But he better make it quick. Because Cameron Cruz is about to get up. And he does get up and breaks up the submission. But you gotta believe that he was just inches away of making his opponent, seconds away from making his opponent tap out here. And look at this, Cruz trying to take advantage of Heather's handiwork there. Oh, wait a minute though. Brian King sending him up for the King's Cross. Can he hit it? He does, and he connects. Goes for the cover. 1. Oh, but Cameron Cruz was too close. And that allowed him to break up the pin. And now, all 4 men are back in the ring, and Union Jack has got the table. And he's sending up for it into the corner, so who will be put through that table? And it looks like Union Jack is planning to send his opponent through that table, but instead he gets sent to the outside. Cruz with the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count now. And now so pretty much even Stevens, unless Tom Heather can pull away Cruz right here, right now. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, nearly put Cruz through the table, but Cruz just managing to dodge at the last possible second. Oh, but he gets put through the table himself. And Tom Heather is in serious trouble right now. And by God, Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Tom Heather is in a lot of pain right now after being put through that table. And now Union Jack sends Cruz up for a back superplex. He hits it right on the money. Cruz is in trouble. King's in trouble. Heather may be seriously hurt here. I'm not too sure. He's up on his feet, but I think the damage may be done. Goalie bomb again, but I don't think he will be able to go for the pin. Oh, wait a minute though. It looked like Heather was going to set him up for that knee to the face discus clothesline combination. And Brian King has been busted up. Brian King is in serious trouble here. He could be just moments away from losing his championship here and right now. And it looks like Union Jack maybe closing in on the deal here. He's going. Ah, what a suicide dive to Tom Heather. Union Jack is on fire. But will he be able to capture the NXW Internet Championship for the second time? And hopefully have a slightly longer reign than his last. Oof. Oh, wait a minute. Brian King now. Send him up for the King's Cross. Will he hit it? He does. I don't think he'll be able to capitalize since Union Jack is up on his feet. And now Brian King still standing, but not for long as Cruz now comes back into play. Oh, wait a minute though. Cruz gonna hit him with that suplex again. Oh, wait a minute! Heather cut him off! And now Heather has the perfect opportunity to go after Cruz and end this match, but no! I think he's made a fatal mistake in going after Brian King on the outside, leaving Cruz plenty of time to recover. And this is just not the way that Tom Heather should have done things, really. I mean, if I was Heather, I would have, finished Cruz off as quickly as I can before any of the other two opponents woke up and tried to break up a pin or submission. And now Cameron Cruz is making him pay for it. As Brian King and Union Jack are battling it out. Cruz staying up for that Trouble in Paradise. Will he hit it? Yes, he does! And this match has not been going Tom Heather's way at all. Oh, nearly caught Union Jack there. Oh, and he does though! Second time's the charm. Oh my god though. But will Cameron Cruz be able to pull away two of the opponents and then focus his attention on the third? But Tom Heather, oh, with a backbreaker right there. And now it is down to Heather and Jack here. Back and forth, these two are going. Oh, wait a minute though. Union Jack, is he going for that goalie bomb again? If he hits this and gets the pin, we could have a new internet champion here. But once again, ego has gotten in the way of Union Jack. And he could have had the pinfall there, but instead decided to taunt the crowd. Does more damage to Tom Heather. Could we see another King's Cross here now? Oh, wait a minute, he's going to set him up. Here we go. And he connects. Goes for the pin now. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9 no. And we could have seen Brian King retain the title, but Union Jack just kicks out at 2.9. Oh, by God. What a match this is turning out to be. We've seen some crazy shit here. Tom Heather and Brian King have been busted up. Cameron Cruz is pretty much on fire, just like Union Jack, and what's Cruz going for? Is he... Oh, no. He was going to go for something by the looks of it, but Union Jack said, nah, I'm having this. And now Cruz trying to make deal with the Irish rip into the ring, but Union Jack is making him pay, and it looks like... Oh, here we go! Oh, what a powerbomb lung buster right there. 1, 2, no, 2.9. And Union Jack came so close to winning that championship once again. It's anyone's game here. And my God. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going for the detonation kick, but Brian King reverses. Meanwhile, Cruz for the cover. 2, 3. We have a new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Cruz has redeemed himself of losing the NXW World Cup Finals by winning the NXW Internet Championship. And you gotta believe this has dealt a major blow to the Straight Edge Revolution's night here tonight. And let's have a look at the ending there. A brilliant counter there. Took Union Jack by surprise. 1, 2, and 3. And ladies and gentlemen, look at the excitement on Cameron Cruz's face. I don't even think he believes that he's won this match. But ladies and gentlemen, there is your new NXW Internet Champion. And the crowd have made this guy's dreams come true of being a champion here in NXW. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great match, but coming up next, it's the biggest match of Doyle's career as he faces Black Heron and an Alchemist in a triple threat match.